I'm too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? No. No. Start there. Alright, let's just play Stella Smile. TV project. Jack, we hear your voice out on camera and said all sorts of rubbish to discredit you and the Freeburg police. We had to put pressure on the TV studio to close down the show. From now on, keep your chatty little monkeys over there and check in as much about them if they don't want to come back not to happen. As Freeburg police failed to detect the appearance of continuous serial killer in the city, it has become clear that the detectives simply are not up to the challenge. We have 7 days to fully update your detective roster, find some smart young faces, and those other assholes working for you, keep them as far away from the police station as possible. No. Mafia, half witness staff, half witness staff. Okay, replace the detective that got dead, and she could be. I know the faces for all my neighbors. This guy is the guy didn't have any drugs and was only waiting for his phone. He got to answer his calls since before. With a deadly weapon at the city center. The man attacked a sales girl at the flower shop when she refused to give him a bouquet of roses on credit. Eyewitness report that the man struck the poor girl with a pistol and started to choke her with some packing tape. All the while he kept yelling, I just want you to read it like Leavin. You sure aren't reading her like Leavin. Okay, Korshkov, Central Burst Jr. Silk, go. Officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Perfect. Hostage situation at the Christopher G. Sands High School. An armed man wearing what looks like an explosive vest is standing next to an attraction at the ice rink, demanding that the dangerous stuff be dismantled and removed right away. Park visitors and their children are trapped on the Ferris wheel, and the offenders refusing to let them. Anderson, Portugal, Gorshkov, Sintram Jr., Cook, Robin Silk, and Van. Alright, let's play They're Cheap next. Okay, offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Perfect.
712 in progress.
Abduction in the suburbs. Felipe Santos said that his partner business project together with 2 armed accomplices broke into his house and demanded money. Santos couldn't pay, keeps all his cash in his bank. So they kidnapped the man's wife and their infant and took them to an abandoned house on the outskirts of the suburbs. They ordered him to return with the money within 3 hours. His name is Rafael Souza. He raided the company 3 years ago. Business was lousy, so he blackmailed me after the first year and forced me to buy him out for a huge sum of money. Now he's found out the business turned around and he wants even more. Alright, well, we'll wait for our officers to get back and then send some people out. Alright, since SWAT, Anderson Fudge will consider production near Cook and Grant. And then homicide at the hotel. The motel manager saw some people grabbing a limp body from one of the rooms. Now they're tearing the room apart, obviously looking for something. Dixon, Robbins, and Silk. Go. Arson report, how'd it go? So, the lawyers. Then, it's an ugly red sweater, so it's gotta be this guy. Right. There we go. Ronald Sherman, the former spouse of a Freeburg-Burton union client who blames the center for destroying his family. A certain R. Sherman has made his home here for a month. The house in which Mr. Sherman lived is flat. After the divorce, the department went to his like, well, he's not gonna be there. And then Christopher G. Sand, head of the Sand Mafia family. Oops. Okay.
We've got a situation here.
Abduction suburbs. A man with a gun in his hand is smoking on the porch of the abandoned house. Go around the house to the back door. The music inside the house is pumping loudly. 3 armed men are sitting at a table playing cards, and in the corner there's a fighting woman with a child. Rush over to help the woman and child.
712 complete.
Offender caught. Officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Perfect. Christopher G. Sand has gone to visit his elderly mother. Christopher G. Sand is devoting a lot of time to the project. There's people shining flashlights inside the room, and the voices of the perpetrators are raised. This is the police. Actually, no. Wait until the criminals exit on their own. The criminals are confused. One has a knife, and the rest just have flashlights. There's a body on the floor covered in stab wounds. We have you surrounded. Drop everything and reach for the sky. When they're caught, officers unharmed. Sand's ranch. Christopher G. Sand hardly ever leaves the ranch. Send you to the nursing home. I don't have the SWAT though. Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait for SWAT if I have enough time. If I don't, then that's just gonna be for tomorrow. I'm not gonna have enough time. Yep. End the day. End the day.
Boyd here, and I hope you have a hell of a good reason for calling me in the middle of the night.
I'm sorry, Mr. Boyd. I'll call you back later.
No, wait. You're the girl from the prosecutor's office. Lana, right?
Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm so embarrassed, Mr. Boyd. The first thing Mrs. Broom told me about you is that you almost never sleep. I don't sleep too much either, so I thought I'd call you and apologize for last time.
But it wasn't the last time, was it?
Well, I've been going over our conversation in my mind, and I realized how stupid I sounded. You're the chief of police, and there's a strange girl calling you, saying she'll be the next city prosecutor, just to share the news, I guess. I must have sounded crazy.
Not so crazy as you imagine, Lana. When I learned I was going to be police chief, my parents were already dead, and my only friend was working 1,000 miles away from Freeburg. Wife and kids were relaxing on a distant island in the middle of the ocean. Took me 6 hours to get a hold of them. But I had to share the news with someone, or I would have gone mad. All the more because I was surrounded by half a dozen cops who figured they were ahead of me for the job. I figured you were feeling about the same.
It's like you're reading my mind. Now I'm like an outcast here. Most of them still think that Mrs. Broom was joking or trying to show her deputies that she's in charge of appointing her successor. But I know it's no joke.
For some reason, I didn't doubt it, Lana.
That's probably why I'm calling you. I know it's selfish. I'm sure your wife isn't too keen on girls calling you at night.
My wife and I, well, we're not living together. Maybe I'm the loneliest man in town, and that's why you called, to talk to someone even lonelier than you, huh? Lana?
You know, Mr. Boyd, maybe I'm an idiot, but until this moment, I didn't realize how lonely I am.
Well, you're in luck, because now you can call me anytime. But if you do, you'll have to call me Jack.
Jack? It'll take more than one phone call to get used to that.
Well, we're not in a hurry, are we?
True.
Day 68, September 20, Friday. 44% of Freeburg believes homosexuality contagious. Boutique sale invites stampede. Authentic uniform of Sherman General Carl Wolf discovered in City Dump. And let's see here. Mafia and City Hall both like us. Go to work. I'm too tired, I can't do blocks now. Oh, Percy. Start the day. Let's go back in business. Serial murder, suburbs. 25-year-old Pamela Clark, sister of the club Twister, was proven murdered in her home. SWAT and Gordon and Williams. Gordon and Williams. Saturday, Central Mafia. 50% stack. I can't send anybody because I don't have the cops with me. Sandy needs help. Jack, one of her kids, climbed onto the roof and is sticky, talking about suicide, needing to calm him down at the same time. The little situation. If it, serial murder frames found. Give the frames to the feds. Oh, SWAT snap. Okay. Go to the motel. Robbery, Constitution, arcade. A group of teenagers, Percy and September. A group of teenagers clean out a video rental cash register while owner Bruno Boyce was occupied. The store employee recognized one of the robbers a regular at the hotel. Arson report. Offender caught. Able to arrest all suspects. Nice. A teenager fitting the description of the offender's bring along in the arcade console. Watch him until his friends return. Offender caught. Officers do not. Perfect. Armed robbery at the riverbank. The side lounge strip at Riverbank's central branch. It appears that 4 to 6 armed robbers have stored the bank and locked themselves inside. There are at least 15 visitors inside with them along with dozens of bank. Okay. I'm waiting until SWAT comes back. Alright. I'm gonna wait until Percy and Simpson comes back. There we go. SWAT, Corner, Cole, Simpson, Percy, Coaching, Boris, and Wong. Go. A fight at Ice Prince Cafe. 15 hooligans burst into a cafe, broke the furniture into splinters, one of the measure and badly beat a man. The man, armed with a gun, was at the scene and he fired a warning shot. The hooligans only laughed and continued their rampage. They're destroying everything in the area. Alright. Birdie, Daniel, Asano, Yancy, Tabaki, and Griffith, go. I'm gonna play... not you. Biscuitange, next. Right, how'd it go? Fender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Perfect.
910.
Armed robbery, how'd it go? Fender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Perfect. Alright, terror threat, city center. Police intercepted a radio signal similar to the kind used by terror cells. They appear to be planning a terrorist attack on Freeburg. The radio could only catch short snatches of dialogue. It sounds like two cells codenamed Green Snake and Jupiter are going to use something they're calling the Prophet's Hammer to make a giant explosion. Sounds vague. Where's the nursing home? The nursing home right there. SWAT and Ripid and Tsubaki. Go. Yes, yes, yes. Fender caught. Nice. Nice. Eliminate the gap. Let's go. Destroy the scenes. Ayo. Report. There weren't any players in the abandoned apartment and no sign of imminent attack. The signal was transmitted by a toy radio. Called it.
1111.
Drug sales is good. The owner of the small grocery reports that teenage drug pushers are always hanging out in the corner outside his shop. I'm tired of calling this game. Cops never do anything. This disappointed man. Then abruptly hang up. Okay, 40 Bob Simpson, go. Drug sales report. Fender caught, officers unharmed. Oh, cocaine found. Went to the police station. End of day. End of day.
Boyd.
Well, finally, Jack. I've been dying to reach you these past 2 weeks, but I thought I should give you some time to recover your strength. How are you feeling?
Better than ever, Mr. Sand. Touched by your concern.
Well, I hope this doesn't sound too sentimental, Jack, but while you were laying in a coma, I thought about our last meeting many times. It was such a fascinating conversation. You said it yourself. You're a true hunter.
No, Mr. Sand, it was you who said that.
Was it? Well, it doesn't matter. What is important, Kendrick told me a lot about you, Jack. But I suddenly realized that he didn't give me the whole story. Why is it you only want half?
What are you talking about?
Well, why is it you only want to make half? Not a whole million, just half. Not 100,000, but 5. It's a very specific figure. How did you arrive at that number?
Well, I was looking at a house a couple hours outside of Freeburg, down the river. I figured to buy it, move the family, and set everything up, I'd need right around 500,000. It's not my style to take more than I need.
Ah. I must admit, Jack, I imagined all sorts of reasons, but none of them were close to the truth.
Are you disappointed, Mr. Sand?
No, not with you, Jack. Quite the contrary. I respect you even more.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Sand. And now if you'll excuse me, I have to go home and get some sleep.
Of course, Jack. I just...
Day 69, September 21, Saturday. Rumor, Mayor's favorite stripper, found dead in his home. 25-year-old Pamela Cox, latest victim of brutal murder. A draft is coming to the zoo. And City Hall and police station. Okay. What was the message there? Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Okay, good work. Good morning. Mr. Boyd, what's the reason you called this press conference today? It's an important announcement. It is my duty to warn people of Freeburg that there's a new predator wandering the streets, one who preys on young girls. Our sources tell us that 2 murders have already happened in the city, and the maniac nicknamed the Dentist is the killer. Why have you been so slow to warn the public? No comment. Can't comment on an ongoing investigation. The Dentist is only one man. Can't the Freeburg Police Department handle one crazy loner? It's not so simple. The feds have been looking for the Dentist across the country for years, but hopefully in our small city he won't find it so easy to hide. Do you believe it's specifically girls who are in danger? Caution can't hurt. I would advise girls not to wear provocative clothing and not overdo it with the makeup. Do you have any information about the identity of the killer? That'll be all. That's all the information I can share with you for now. Thank you. Day 70, September 20.